I absolutely think it's really scary that because of Roe v. Wade being overturned, that the way that I became a mother may no longer be available to other people. And that's really scary that IVF would be questioned or overturned, that letting science and medicine play a role in how we become moms is an issue. I've done IVF multiple times and God didn't allow it to go through those multiple times, but this time he did. I feel total peace with what I've gone through to have my son. During my process of IVF, I actually gained 20 pounds. I did 8 cycles of IVF, which is intense. I was shooting myself up with fertility meds, and the hardest part for me was when people thought the weight gain was because I was pregnant, and I'd be like, no, I'm not pregnant. And so that was pretty tough. I think mentally and emotionally that was pretty tough. There were several times in my IVF journey where I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm torturing my body to make something happen, and it was really difficult because my heart wants this thing so badly, but my body was really fighting it. It's so wild to me that now, even looking back on that experience and how painful it was, I would do that a million times to have my son. Motherhood has been an incredible fit for me. Ever James has completely shaken up my household. He is my whole world. In the first 2 months of my son's life, I think because he was born from a surrogate, I felt like I didn't want to put him down. Like I needed to create this bond with my baby. I needed him to know that I was his mom. And so I held my baby 24/7. My fears are mine, but I think there is a human side to initially feeling like, wow, this isn't at all the journey I planned for or what I ever imagined when I thought of motherhood. But it's wild how when you're holding that brand new baby, none of that matters anymore. You're just like, oh my God, who cares? Like, it's all about him now. It is not an easy decision to get to surrogacy. I think people think that it can be like very glamorous of like, oh, someone else is gonna carry my child. That was not my case. And it was for me the last option. I had 3 embryos. I miscarried one and the other one we implanted, it didn't take, and he was my last embryo left. I had tried IVF multiple times and they'd be like, girl, you got nothing. We kept trying and trying. My sister took me aside and she was like, what is it that you want? And I was like, I want to be a mother. She was like, does it matter how you get there or is it the end result that matters the most? And I was like, wow, I never thought of it that way. I miss him if I step away from him. I have to still work and there is some mommy guilt, but at the same time, I still gotta take care of what I have. I still have a mortgage to pay. I have plans for the future to help my child and build an empire. And I think that there's something really dope and beautiful about a child seeing you pursue your dreams, and I think it encourages them to pursue theirs. And I'm super excited because I can see your voices coming back, and I, for the first time, will be like on set. And I just think it's so dope that I'll have these memories of my son on set with me, hopefully take lots of pictures and lots of videos to show him when he grows up that he was in the wings. I thank God for the most incredible support system, my family. They say it takes a village, and my village is my mom, my sister, my stepmom, my dad. My stepdaughter, Mariah, is incredible. Everyone rallies in. My mom, who literally will be like, let me take the baby for a few hours, go lay down with your husband, go take a nap. I appreciate her. She's like, you gonna have a healthy, happy marriage. After 5 years and 8 attempts of IVF, I get the honor and the privilege of being Ever James' mom, and I would not change a thing. I feel like my journey has been sacred, and I'm never, ever, ever gonna take it for granted.